What's up, everybody? I got another banger from Man Guide. Let's get it.
You
They
know,
kind of did that in Bumble. Like now that everything's digital, do you think that works or
of
no?
course not, because what is when a woman messages you on Bumble? What's her message? Hey.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
all they say. They say hey and nothing else, and then they still expect the man to kind of take over. In fact, I even asked a question about this similar. I said, okay, if men are expected to protect women because they're physically stronger, why can't women pay all the bills? Why are both duties assigned to the man? So there are plenty of, I mean, because we still have this idea, his money is our money, and
Yeah.
her money is her money. And I'm saying, okay, well then what are women working for? You know what I mean? So there's plenty of things that women are capable of, and it's like, okay, well then step up and prove it. But we're always expecting the men to step up to delusional standards. Men have more. We're asking more of men than has ever been asked in history.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is women's money is way easier to get.
Yeah, just on that, he's right. We are asked more than any time in history from women, right? Because of the illusional standards that they hold, right? And you can blame the feminist movement for that, the Me Too movement, social media, especially because of all the attention they get on Instagram and TikTok, right? So now, because they get all this attention, now it gets to their egos, and now they think that they deserve more from men than what it usually was before. Yeah, but he's exactly right. And this woman here, Pearl, she's great. She actually speaks up for men. She actually one of the few women that have common sense. So yeah,
It is far easier to make money as a woman because like at 22 you could go be like pharmacist. Like there are girls from my school that went and made 6 figures right out of college as a pharmaceutical sales rep. How long would that take a guy to do?
Men are expected to do everything in a relationship and even before a relationship. Send the first text, ask her on the first date, pay the bill, be her simp, and the laundry list goes on. And after all this, men still get nothing back in return.
I think the guy should always pay, but I think in general, like, people don't take into account that a girl is spending a lot of time, money, and effort just to get ready for this guy for the date.
so because you spend a lot of time and effort to get ready for this date, you think that we should owe you more for that? That's how it's been throughout all of history. If a woman likes a guy, she wants to impress him with her what? Her attractiveness, her looks. So she will get ready. Now, in this modern day and age, they they think that we have to pay them extra because they have to get ready. Do you think you're the only one that has to get ready? So do the men. The men have to get ready too. We want to impress you as well. We also have to set up the date, and that's a hard thing to do for men because, first impressions count, right? First impressions count. We want to impress you so much. We want to set up a date, set up a beautiful romantic setting, set up a nice restaurant, dress nice. So it's pretty much stressful for men too. But what do we get? Nothing. But it's just fascinating to me that because they have to get ready, put all this makeup on and get dressed. One video I saw that she was actually naming the price of all her makeup and her clothes, and it came up to like probably $700. So just with that, they expect the men to do more for them, right? Because they have to get ready. It's just bullshit, man.
Let's move away from the makeup component of like paying. A guy should pay for the first date because women spend more getting ready. I mean, you said you were in the talking stage with two dudes, and now all of a sudden you're getting back with your ex who was out of the picture. Like, this is precisely the way women move, which makes me not want to upfront fall into the provider frame. Like, I'm not gonna pay on the first date for a girl who's dating 3 other dudes or who's three other dudes.
Yeah, that's right. That is wild to me that this is the norm now. This is normal, right? So she would date 2 other guys while talking to her ex, right? It's a game show now. It's a game show, bro. Like, these girls are treating it like this. And look how they're sitting. They are so serious that's how it should be. They are just the arrogance that how they're sitting right there. Just the arrogance right there, and obviously you can tell that they're narcissistic as well. And they expect this from men, and that we should be okay with that type of behavior, that they can just talk to 10 other men while dating you. So you're just an option to them, right?
Like, you expect me to pay for a first date and you're
Okay, so the solution to
Hell
this
no.
is to
This is what you call 304-flation. As social media numbers go up, so do the inflated egos of modern women. Always expecting a man to pay for things and go above and beyond for a woman he just met is the new normal.
Yeah.
Move away and move on from all these men.
Have you ever made a woman pay for herself on a date? You seem like the type that would do 50-50.
Interesting.
Yes or no?
No. I feel I'm the provider of the family.
You're the provider,
Yeah, I feel
so
like
you have
that's-
money.
Is that what you're here for?
No, I'm here for love, but I can never love a broke man.
So she's here for love, but she can never love a broke man. Right. So obviously the love comes with conditions. What happened to unconditional love? Right? Like, love is there's a different meaning for every person about love, especially women. So she said, I could love a man, but I could never love a broke man. No, love is love. Love is unconditional. I mean, she's probably haven't fallen in love, or had her heart broken. I don't know, but from what I'm seeing here is that she's just after money, and he proved it.
So everybody put your head down if you don't have money.
See, money.
This
money,
is how
money,
shallow
money.
women really are.
Yeah.
She disrespects this man and the rest of the men in the audience like it's nothing. Modern women are truly shameless and provide nothing to offer for men at all.
About 63% of men under the age of 30 are single, and a majority of them aren't even trying to date. Why do you think that is?
I think that they have trauma from past relationships, and that has kind of formed their perspective on women and dating, and they're making decisions based on their trauma because, right, they don't want to get hurt again. They don't want to put themselves in a position of being vulnerable, and I think it's just easier to be alone and mess around than it is to actually have a solid relationship because that requires work.
The word trauma is the modern woman's favorite word. It's not trauma, it's pattern recognition. When men
It's trauma if they don't agree with it, right? It's always trauma if it doesn't go their way. They come up with all these excuses. It's always you're misogynistic if they don't agree with it. It's always you're sexist if they don't agree with it. It's just delusional.
start to notice that all women around him are the same nasty, used, desperate 304s, they give up on dating and women altogether.
This man taking his girl on a date, $40 drinks, and what she has to say.
Why do you keep ordering drinks? You know they're $40 a drink.
Where did they go to get $40 drinks? Chat, let me know what type of drink costs $40. What? $40 for a drink? Is it in the glass or is it a bottle? I mean, what?
Right? The drinks at Baccarat literally cost $39. It was just a water here, and then we're going somewhere else.
Why did you bring me here then if you can't afford it?
Good question.
Look at the menu, honestly. We were just going to do a little bit of getting the atmosphere here and going somewhere else. Get a water. You know that's a $42 drink. I'm not paying for that. I'm leaving, so yes, you're paying for this bill.
Part of the process too as well, where is your dating pool? Where is the pool of women that you are attracting? Many different stages. I've had money, I had no money. When a woman tried to say here, that turned me off and actually eroded my confidence to say, you know what, maybe this is not the right situation for me. Maybe I shouldn't be dating and maybe I need to be focused on other things like my business.
Women love to take advantage of men. You take her out, and she just looks at it as a way to get an expensive meal for free. These modern hookers are not even worthy of a $2 McDonald's snack wrap.
The women are not going to change, bro. They have zero incentive to change. They have the high ground. They have the leverage. They have the power. In order for you to be the leader, she must be the follower. The whole dynamic of a romantic relationship is one party has to like the other party more. That's just how it goes. That's how the attraction sticks.
Yeah.
The girl has to like you more than you like her. This is the only way that the dynamic is going to last. Thanks to social media and the internet, women think that they can do better till they realize they can't. A lot of men aren't approaching women because women are insufferable in the West.
Men have given up and have gone their own way because they learned the game and refuse to keep getting played by it. Women no longer desire marriage and a stable home. All they want is to ride the carousel and then find a simp to support her in doing so.
Yeah.
Currently, as it stands, under law, only men are subject to forced military conscription. It's 2025. Women have had the vote for over 100 years. I think that they should be subject to forced military conscription. I mean, you would have to agree, given you're a feminist, that this would be equality between men and women. You're shaking your head. Why is that?
Because we're not as strong as men are, and
So?
we birth kids and we birth.
But we're all equal, right? You want the equality. So equality is only when it suits you. So men can go and die in wars and be on the front line and join the military, and they are drafted. So by law, they are. If the government wants you to go to war, they have to go to war. But women can't, right? They get that option. So feminists are saying we want equality, but they don't want to join the army. They don't want to go to war and die. See, this is crazy. Men have died in wars for women and children since the beginning of time, right? Now, do they want to acknowledge that? They don't acknowledge it, right? That men sacrifice their lives for women, but they don't want to acknowledge that. They think that that men should go out and die for them because, you know, because they think they're queens, right? Just the narcissism there. They think that they are owed something. It's crazy, man.
So that's a big thing that we do. You were born because of a woman. Like you wouldn't be here without a woman.
Our
I hate that you were born because of a woman and a man. It takes two to make a baby. Who creates the baby? The seed comes from the man. You just carry the baby for 9 months. That's all you do. And then it comes out. And then the man pretty much looks after it because he goes out and provides and works hard.
Country would lose if women ran.
I disagree. Women can absolutely. Now, I don't think women should be involved in frontline combat.
You would not.
But women can be part of the war effort.
For sure.
So you can be in the kitchen, in the military. You can be doing administration work. You can be doing whatever the support roles. Women are capable of doing those things.
I just think it should be a choice for women.
Why should it have to be a choice for the women?
Our duties is to literally raise civilization.
You don't, but it's not a duty.
Yeah, but you don't. Women don't want to do that. Now you want to come up with the excuse, it's our duty to raise kids, but you don't. You want to go out, be on OnlyFans, you want to be a hoe, go for your hoe phase, you want a career. See, it's a cop-out. It's a cop-out, right? They always come out with a cop-out, but they want equality. This is bullshit. Just bullshit.
It is, unless you want crackheads running around motherless.
Well, hold on. It's not a duty in the same way that men have a duty. So, for example, can women in the United States be forced against their will to have children?
Well, I don't know in what states this lies where you get raped and you have to keep your kid. But women do have to, in some states they do.
That's not a comparison.
No, it is.
No, because then the entailment would have to be that the government forces women to be raped.
That's how I read it. Because why would I have to keep a kid?
Modern women love feminism and equality when it benefits them and enables them to be a 304 and do nothing but sleep around all day and night. The second hard work of any kind gets involved, they become sheepish and run away.
I'd never thought about dating somebody that makes $15 an hour. But
okay,
see,
well, let's get to this. You're 5'5"?
Yes.
Dress size?
Like a 9, 8, 9.
How much did you weigh last time?
8, 9.
Oh, I just left the gym. I'm a former gymnast, so I'm like 185, 190.
So at 5'5", 190 pounds, you weigh more than a man.
Very possible.
So that means you're below average.
Her dress size can't be 8, 9. If you're 5'5" and you're 190 pounds, that's overweight. For that height, that is overweight.
From a fitness standpoint.
Well, muscle weighs more than fat, and
I don't care how. Okay, ma'am, we can do that, but 5'5". You're supposed to be closer to 130. I don't care how. You could have Kryptonian muscle fibers. You shouldn't be 200 pounds as a female.
Yeah.
And I'm making this to prove a point.
The truth is something modern women avoid at all costs, especially black women. She is obese, ugly, and probably stinks, yet has the most inflated ego of all time.
Yeah.
Stay away from these females, every single last one of them.
You know what's interesting?
What?
If she was quiet,
I'd be married.
if she would just be silent, lose some weight,
I do
and be
do
educated.
that. I study and I do what I need to do.
No, you didn't study.
Excuse me? No, I studied my
The fuck? Don't be fucking nah.
Loud, obese, and obnoxious is what the average woman is like. Don't pay any mind to these 304s. They are the worst of the worst, the most useless and unwanted women to exist.
I concur.
Thanks for watching, brother.
Alright, let's leave it there. What another great video. Chat, let me know what you think. I mean, modern women these days come up with all these excuses to try and justify their reasons when they want equality. Let me know what you think. Put a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.